I hope you enjoyed the story. When I draw a panda, we'll use that as our inspiration to get started on our project. Look at some of those simple shapes when drawing a panda. Circles, ovals. We're going to be using some of those geometric shapes to draw out our panda today. You'll begin by taking a piece of paper and folding it in half both directions. Now I know where the middle is. On the middle of the paper, go ahead and draw out a nice oval for the nose. Above the oval, please make 2 small circles for the eyes. And then you can make one of those oblong or oval-y type circles for around its eyes. Lastly, now that I have the nose and the eyes drawn, I'm going to draw around both of those features of the nose and the eyes to create a circle for its face, 2 semicircles for the ears, and 2 curved lines at the bottom for the panda's body. Now, once I've got it drawn out, let's move into creating hard edge and soft edges on our panda. Grabbing a piece of half sheet of black paper, I'm going to be taking that black paper and begin by tearing and gluing my construction paper onto the features of my panda. Grabbing the black paper, you'll notice that I'll begin by tearing small pieces. My first piece was a little too big, so I had to tear it down and start putting it into the area of glue for the nose. Please do not glue down a huge piece. Please tear your papers for small pieces on your nose. Now, once I've got my nose completed, I'm going into the eyes next. You'll notice I'm only working with the glue small amounts at a time so that it does not dry out on me while I start putting my pieces into the project. I'm going to leave that small circle for the eye open or white, and the oblong oval shape around the eyes will get filled in with my black construction paper. Keep going until that whole section is filled. I sped up the video just a little bit, but I do not normally work this fast. In this project, you're going to have to be patient and take your time, tearing your paper and putting your paper into the areas of glue. Please do the same thing for the ears. And also, we'll continue using the same method for the panda's body. Please do not glue down a big sheet of construction paper. Again, always take your pieces of paper and tear your paper so that you have a nice soft edge for your panda. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and show you how much paper I had left over. Out of that half sheet, there's not a whole lot left over. Try to make sure that you have little to no white in those areas where you used your black construction paper. Let's get started on working on our background. On a piece of light green, dark green, or medium green, go ahead and grab some oil pastels to start making leaves for the background of your panda. Make sure you get your name and class code on the back. Using my oil pastels, I'm going to create some of those leaf patterns, and I'm not focusing so much on the center of my paper because that's where I'll glue down my panda. I'm focusing in on using the edges of my paper to show the leaf patterns. I'm also using the side of my oil pastel to give it a little bit more color and value changes. I had so much fun using multiple different colors of oil pastels to make my leaf shapes really stand out. Now that I've used light green and dark green, I'm going to add a white highlight to the one side of the leaf. Lastly, getting my black oil pastel really makes these leaves look 3D and stand out as well. If you have any time for some extra leaves in your background, feel free to add that as well. I love it. That is going to look so nice. Don't you love it with those different colors compared to just one color flat? Now using my scissors, I'm going to give my panda a sharp, hard edge by taking my scissors and cutting around the overall shape. After you finish cutting around your panda shape, you can go ahead and take that, place it on top of your project where you think it's going to look awesome, and let's glue those two pieces together. If you want to add other things to your panda, like a name tag or anything like, I don't know, a bow or anything that you would like if it was your pet, have fun.